I know that I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna bottle it up, and every single day when I get to the gym, I'm gonna unleash it. And when you guys see me next time on stage, I'll be another different animal like I was this last time. You can only get better. Like I've said before, obviously it wasn't today, and it's not gonna be tomorrow, but someday I'll be Mr. Olympia. And it will be because of this trait. Whether it's detrimental or not, it works.
Yo, bloke, it's like, it took his fucking leg up with him.
Shit.
Max thing, yeah. There you go, lads. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, likewise.
Star.
When I come to these other countries, to start bringing like 8x10s and stuff, so that one thing I felt like I wanted to have that at my table at the meet and greet, but also then for these people it'd be cool to give them a picture and tell them we appreciate them. It's just a really cool gym, and they let us train for free today because the owner watched the show and was impressed with how we looked and stuff, so really cool, an honor, and honestly this gym is super badass. We just walked around. It's full of incredible equipment. Honestly, if I could train anything here, I would want to train legs. It's full of awesome leg equipment. But being as dry as I am, coming out of the show is probably not the best choice. So we're going to train a little chest and arms, have a little pump session, have some fun. And probably have some reflection here with Nick. He's really good at asking me some questions that get me deep and give you guys kind of what I'm feeling. You guys know me, you know I'm a competitor through and through, and this one has really been tough on me. So this session's going to be good for me. We're going to get some of the aggression out and have a little bit of fun too. Love to train heavy, but if you've ever come out of a show and you've trained like a psychopath before, it's like will make you debilitating sore. I'm still very dehydrated, so I'm gonna have to take it easy, and Nick is probably gonna have to tell me to not go heavier on some shit, but really this is the part of bodybuilding that I love the most, is right here, this part, training my ass off. So we're doing some stuff that I really get to love today. I've never been on a piece of Panada equipment that I don't like. Alright guys, so Nick asked me a question here about how I have that killer instinct mentality, that dream killer mentality, if you will, like Phil, where I want to cut everybody's heads off and make my own dreams come true instead of theirs, right? And he asked, can it be a detriment, even though we know it can help me be successful? We've seen it happen over and over and over again. I take it, I harness it, and I use it as fuel. But Nick's right. At times it can be really, really rough on me. I'm not somebody that handles this well, and I wouldn't say it puts me in a depression, but it definitely puts me in some type of way. It's something that I, over time, have gotten a little better with dealing with. But this one has been tough for me, and I think the reason Nick asked me that question is because you can see it on me. You can see it. It's very evident in even how I talk and the way that I feel today. I'm not Marty. I'm not happy-go-lucky. I'm not chipper like always, because it does hurt, and it can be detrimental. I do think that it's probably not the best quality, but I know that I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna bottle it up, and every single day when I get to the gym, I'm gonna unleash it. Yes. Yes. this is there's personality to a gym like this. So there's a lot of good gyms in America. Well, I've been in gyms all over the place, and I think the thing that really makes a gym stand out and makes you feel like it's a gym is things like these things on the wall, showing who's been here, the history of the gym, and what it's all about, why the owner does it. You can see in here, everything is hand selected, probably by the owner. He knows exactly what a bodybuilder wants, how a bodybuilder trains, and what's best for you to become better. So things like that really go into play in a good gym, and these guys have a bang-on gym here. So it's really cool that we get to come in. Like I said, they let us train for free today, have a good time, and we're just super appreciative of it. But if you guys are in London, you should definitely come check out Muscleworks Gym. It's incredible. They have a couple facilities throughout the city as well that I think all in this kind of style. So it's hardcore, and you know that's the only way we do things. If I would have put this on stage, I would have done a lot better. Missed my peak just a little bit. Something that we live and you learn, right? My metabolism is psychotically fast. Yesterday, going into the show, we didn't get to get on stage until 7 o'clock at night. So all day, throughout the day, about every 2 hours to an hour and a half, I was eating up to 200 carbs and going flat by the time I ate my next meal. So we went out and I was already slightly flat for my individual, and by the time we got to the pre-judging where we really started the battle, you guys saw I started sweating and stuff. That's because I started to run out of food, started to run out of carbohydrates, and my body just started to deplete itself. So now I know that I need to be a little bit more on the ball and eat a little bit more food before stage, but that's a learning process that you just have to take. I know that I was shredded to the bone, but when you're that shredded, your metabolism is so fast that you have to take lots of things into consideration. So the other thing that we did is we didn't add a lot of fats with the carbohydrates to maybe hold on to them a little bit longer. So that's something that maybe we need to take into consideration next time. But like I said, he can only get better, so I'm gonna go improve, and that's what we always do. I've been told my back shot is very reminiscent of Phil Heath's, and Phil's arms were ginormous. So if we make them ginormous, maybe I can be reminiscent of Phil from the front. I don't think you can ever have too big arms in bodybuilding, so that's something that I'll focus on a lot this off season. I guess I haven't shared it with you guys, but as of right now, where my head is, I'm shutting things down. I'm gonna go improve, maybe for a very long time, so that when I come back, there's no question in anyone's mind where I'm gonna stand in bodybuilding, and it'll be top in the world. Training has made me feel a lot better. As Nick and I drove from Birmingham to London today, my head was not in a good place. As you guys know, I'm not a very good loser, and 4th place feels like a real big fucking loss to me, a real kick to the teeth. So I came improved from Texas, but I didn't do anything that I wanted to do here, and I felt like it was really a wasted trip. And I don't mean that in the sense of getting to meet my fans and the experience, because that was incredible. But I didn't come here to get 4th place, and that's very disheartening. But getting here, training, having a little bit of fun with Nick, has made things a little better. This is what I really love. The gym is why I got into bodybuilding, and it's really what keeps me sane. So this helped a lot, and we're gonna have a good day today. That feels good.
Check your weight, right?
I guess so. So this is 20 pence. It has the queen on it, I think. Hopefully, because I don't want to mess it up. But costs this much. We're gonna check our weight. I'm not really worried about the height. We're gonna do this. See what's up.
Because it's in stones.
It's in stone.
It's in stone. But I'll convert it for you. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
It's a 16 stone and 12 pounds. So 16 times 14 is. Give me a calculator, please. I know I'm Greek. I should know these numbers.
I got it.
16 times 160 and 64
times
to 24 to 24 and 12 to 36. See, with no calculator, I did it.
Perfect.
That's what happens when you're Greek.
So I was a lot smaller than I even thought on stage. Knowing how I look right now and the fullness that I have, I was probably on stage at like 234, because this is a good look at 236, and I'm much fuller than I was yesterday. So that means I could be 240 and probably look 250. That's drastically different than Texas. I was on Texas at 239 on stage. So that really makes a big difference, guys. I didn't think that I was that low, but that goes to show you that how fast my metabolism's been in the last couple days. When I left America, at my lowest, I was 238. Knowing that, at the lowest point in these last couple days, I was probably like 232. So that's a game changer. I'm gonna have to call Branch and tell him about that. But now we know where we stand, and we definitely know that I can grow into 240 and still be even more dangerous. Also, as I check my weight, this is the gym owner here, and he calculated it up for me. I really appreciate this gym, man. As we walked around here, I was telling them, the viewers, that this is what a real gym is. Something that has history, bodybuilding trophies on the walls, a real bodybuilder that owns it, with hand-selected equipment, man. This is an incredible place that you've built.
Thank you for the compliment, and you're welcome anytime you're in London.
Anytime.
Or if any of the big guys want to come here and see me, it's no problem. We'll look after you.
Absolutely. We'll make sure to keep coming back when I'm here, man. This is an incredible gym.
I have a couple of presents to give you. If you want to pick up a t-shirt, vest, a tank top. These are XL. These are the different colors for a tank top. And t-shirts I've got. So you pick up what you like.
Thank you very, very much.
You too.
Oh yeah,
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Hospitality is unreal.
See, Muscleworks has been around since
that's
1988. We produce more champions than any other gym in this country.
I believe that. This is really cool.
Try one.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I was watching you online last night.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your physique is a physique that I think should be dominating. The reason is because you're big, but at the same time you still look good. Okay? And
appreciate that more than you.
More people, people like me, you know, genetically maybe I wasn't as gifted. That was me when I was competing in my heyday.
Oh, you looked incredible. What do you mean?
Yeah, well at the time there wasn't.
Classic is beautiful.
Yeah, well at the time when I used to compete there wasn't a classic.
Yeah.
You know, so if it did, then I would have gone further up. Then I concentrate on the business. Time I call them back. And basically, I try to help people, and this is what I do, that are competing, when they have their own personal trainers, they have their own coaches, and they get it wrong, they come to me about 3-4 weeks before, and I try and correct it because of my experience. I've been a gym owner since I was 25 years old.
Incredible.
I'm 62 now.
Incredible.
That was in 1985 that I became a gym owner.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
Yeah, that looks good on you, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's perfect.
It's established now.
Should have trained in it. So this is super cool. London, checking things out. We finished up training, and now Nick and I are just trying to enjoy the day. We got to go to the airport later tonight before we fly out tomorrow, but we're gonna enjoy some London. We traveled all this way, so we might as well get to experience the city. I've never been to the United Kingdom, so we're just walking around what's called Spitalfields down here, and then we'll probably go see Big Ben or something. So kind of keep you guys along for the ride, just have some fun. All right, now I got my fat kid meal. Good for the day.
First time seeing Big Ben?
That's funny.
Yes. First time in London, really. We stopped here once to go to Sweden, and then other than that, we stopped here to go to Birmingham. So on our way back now, but doing some sightseeing and being tourists.
Martin, you want to be a douche?
Yeah, I'll be a douche. Hey, I don't look like this for no reason. Might as well show it off, right? It's under Big Ben. I don't know if they'll arrest me for taking my shirt off, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Wow.
She said, "Are you serious? Are you serious? You're blocking everybody to do that."
The architecture is wild. These buildings are very old and very cool. Man, think about the amount of detail in these buildings compared to like what we build now. Like obviously it's cool because they build these buildings and skyscrapers in like a few months time, and this probably took 10 years to build. But you look at the sculptures and stuff, like 95% of this is hand carved stuff probably, so it's incredible. It's definitely experience, you know. In America we have a lot of history, but this stuff is far, far older than what we have in America.
Westminster Abbey, that's what it's called.
All right, so Nick asked me another really, really good question. He said, with that killer instinct, what are you gonna do to come out of this? Are you gonna do something crazy, or just wondering? You know, it's a question that's worth asking, and that's why we love Nick as a cameraman. So, like I told him, you can't rush this, right? I could go and try to take a bunch of drugs and do something stupid, but that's not gonna build a quality physique. The way you build a beautiful physique is hard fucking work, training your ass off for years and years, and it takes time. There's no rushing this. You look at Ronnie, the best bodybuilder of all time, he got his ass kicked over and over and over and over again. He got 9th the year before he won the whole damn thing. So it's only a matter of time. You can't rush it. I just have to be patient, man. I'm 25 years old. People don't even hit their muscle maturity until they're 30 years old. Branch talked to me yesterday, and he does a good job of putting things in perspective for me, even though I still just want to freaking tear the walls down and burn the whole place to the ground. It does take patience, and no matter what, you can't rush it. It takes time to build a beautiful physique, and I've been doing it slowly and surely, and you guys have seen the results. I have a lot of detail, and it can only get better, but I can't rush it. It takes time, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, come back better and better, and eventually, in due time, my time will come.
Yeah. I'll go next to you. There you go, slowly.